I lost, Lincoln lost, me, I'm Lincoln. Another sad, middle-aged, rich lady narcissism trip, for sure. But you have to wonder if there aren't lessons in all of this. And for that, we go to a much smarter man, Victor Davis Hanson, a senior fellow at the Hoover Institution. He joins us tonight. Professor, thanks so much for coming on. Do you think when elections don't go the way that CNN wants them to go, that that's a threat to democracy?
Yeah, they have a special term for it. Democracy dies in darkness, the Washington Post. That's what they always say. Or they say there's a civil war, there's an insurrection on the horizon. Anytime they think they're going to lose politically, because I don't think they believe in democracy. But
no.
Liz Cheney, Tucker, is kind of a riddle, to quote Churchill, wrapped in a mystery, because she voted 93% in her two terms with the Trump agenda. That's what catapulted her from a first-term congresswoman to the third-ranking Republican, her rock-solid support for Donald Trump. And then, you know, that's why they put her at number 3. So she had 3 years to see what Donald Trump was. She knew his strengths and weaknesses. It didn't bother her, his personality or his excesses, because she rode that Trump wave. And then now to be funded by, or to be in company with, or to be lauded by the same people who, in 2006 and 2008, they destroyed the Cheney name. Dick Cheney was rendered a Nazi, Darth Vader, a Hal Burton stooge. They smeared him. They destroyed his character. They made a movie, Vice, about him. And how she could associate with those people is inexplicable. He left office, Tucker, with a lower rating at vice president than Donald Trump did. He was despised. They destroyed him. And then if you think it was just Trump's personality that turned her off and made this radical change, well, then you think that she would support somebody like DeSantis, who's embodied the same platform and agenda that she voted 93% for in her career. And yet when asked that, you can have the agenda that you rode to your third-ranking position. She didn't say she was going to support him. So what's the exegesis? What's the explanation? I think that just as Trump and that MAGA wave fueled her ascendant, she felt that after January 6th, that she was going to be on the cutting edge of the destruction of Donald Trump. But the more people learned about her committee she was vice chair, and the star chamber nature of it, and the lack of true cross-examination and some disturbing details, then they started to ask questions, and it wasn't so resonant anymore. It's kind of like, you know, the Greeks said, whomever the gods want to destroy, they make crazy. So then she doubled down in the way that John Bolton or Bill Kristol have, to take 2 examples. And they think that my Washington fides and influence will finally convince these people out there, the rubes, that I'm right. And they get radical, they get excessive, and then they end up comparing themselves. That no politician, that's a cardinal rule in American politics. You never compare yourself to Abraham Lincoln. Well, Obama did. He started his campaign in Springfield. It was laughable. And yet here she is, not just Lincoln, but Grant. She's a general at the Wilderness Campaign. So it's very sad and tragic in a way, but it's happened to a lot of people.
I must say, I feel sorry for her. It turns out American voters are harder to deal with than Iraqi civilians. You can't just drone them to death. You have to obey them. Oh, it's so great. This is Liz Cheney Day in my house. Victor Davis Hanson, great to see you. Thank you.
Thank you.